thank you so much for tuning in today. Today's video will be me crocheting using the invisible method with the bow locks. Today I'll be using my crochet needle, my Got2 Bees glue, and my comb with the Bo Loc's 12-inch in the color 2. I will be doing my niece's hair. As you can see, I've already parted it across the middle. I have individual braids going around her perimeter. And I'm going to continue to do these individual braids going across her whole front and connecting them. This will create the invisible method that we're going for. So the braids around the perimeter will be individual braids, and as I move up, I will start to pull those individual braids into the braids that I create in my next layer. So as you can see, as I've reached the second layer of the braids, the second layer is where I will start to add in the first layer of braids. I've completed my first box, and then I did my second box, and I started to add the other individuals into those braids as I go along. And I will continue to do this all across the front of her hair until I reach the back, and I will be back. So as I'm doing this voiceover, today is the 4th of July. I just want to wish everybody the happy 4th of July, and let me know how your 4th of July is going. Mine was well. To the left side of her head, I'm just going to continue to do the same thing, the first row being individual braids, and then once I move to the second row, I'll start to add those individual braids into those braids that I create. This will help create the illusion that these braids are individual faux locks and not crochet. Now keep in mind they are crochet braids, so there will be some bit of a crochet look in there, but we just want to create an illusion that these are not crochet braids. We want them to look like individual braids. Here, as you can see, I'm in the back now. I had one braid across the back of her head, and I'm also adding in those back braids. And in the middle, I'm just gonna braid those down, also pulling those other braids into the other braids. You'll see once I start braiding, it's pretty much like the sewing method, where you braid it down and you braid the next one and you add that braid into it. So I'm just gonna do that method all across the middle of her head until we're finished. I don't know what it is when I'm filming a video. It's like everybody in the house all of a sudden wants to be in my room. Please excuse the condition of my room because it's like Grand Central Station, and it's where everybody seems to congregate and gather. I'm just going to continue braiding her hair down and feeding in the other braid, and I'll be back once that's finished. As you can see, this is the finished braid pattern. I have my front and checkered square boxes, the middle just straight down. I fed in the other braids. I have one braid going across the back with individuals around the perimeter border so that it looks individual. Here are the bow locks that I'll be using. I'm just going to use my crochet needle and go through each individual crochet box, each individual braid box that I created, and I will crochet in the bow locks. As you can see, when I pull these braids up, they look completely like individual braids, and that's exactly the look we're going for. And here I'll just continue to crochet the hair until I reach the back. In each individual square, I will enter a bow lock. Here I've reached the back of her hair. Now I'm just going to crochet that hair in across that line there. I've already crocheted the braids into each individual square that I had for the bottom, and I'm just going to continue that up all the way to the top. I've completed crocheting the hair. Now I'm just going to oil her scalp, lay down her baby hairs, and this look will be complete. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.